forget to leave a like and subscribe to Genealogy.
Hello there, my YouTube minions. It is I, your unfriendly neighborhood Skeletor. And today I, Skeletor, am once again going to react to another paranormal channel. And this one is by a channel called The Depths of Despair. I love that name, for obvious reasons, you know? Kind of suits my MO as an evil villain.
This is becoming a wonderful day for evil.
And this video is entitled 5 Scary Ghost Videos of Entities That Do Not Hide Their True Intent. So, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I mean, my guess is these are the type of ghosts that just, you know, pop in your face and go boo. My guess is these aren't about entities that play coy, you know? These entities are in your face. If they want you to make them a grilled cheese, they'll let you know. I don't know.
Quiet, you drunk.
But we really won't know until we watch it. So, enough of this blathering. Let's watch these, shall we?
The Airbnb.
The bloody Airbnb. If that's your advertisement for your Airbnb, good luck.
This kitchen certainly could use a woman's touch.
Airbnb, come one, come all, and see our blood-stained walls.
It's a fixer-upper! What's the problem?
A woman who owns an Airbnb has been receiving some strange guest book entries by recent guests who have just stayed at the Airbnb.
That's kind of a risky proposition, you know, to have an Airbnb and have, like, guests write their journals and hand it to you. First day, owner of the Airbnb came down the stairs in her underwear. It was stained. Looked like she'd been wearing it for 13 days. Extremely frightening. Almost paranormal.
The most recent entry stated that when the guests arrived that night, the historical beauty of the house translated to haunted and slightly creepy.
Who wrote this? 5-year-old child? This is a horrible penmanship.
Not to mention there is an old porcelain doll in the cupboard and an antique music box. It's worth noting that the house is a 1700s colonial house with a disappointment room in the attic.
A disappointment room? What the hell is a disappointment room? If there is such thing as a disappointment room, then every single room in Snake Mountain is a disappointment room.
So naturally, it could give off an old eerie vibe. But it's not until the next set of guests decide to stay at the Airbnb for 5 nights that things start to get creepy. After their stay, they said that on 3 out of the 5 nights, they heard strange noises coming from the locked attic door.
3 out of 5 ain't bad.
After hearing this, the owner decides to set up cameras in the attic and spend the week alone inside the Airbnb to see if anything strange happens. On one night, she hears something terrifying and grabs her phone to record. This is what she captures.
Of course those floors have to creak like that. It wouldn't be a haunted Airbnb without it. Footsteps? That does not sound like footsteps to me. Sounds like someone banging on the wall with their head. I can't believe I paid all this money to stay here. Bang, bang. Now there will be a haunting in your haunted video. Just saying.
And this whole time I'm getting
ring notifications that there is motion in my attic. And mind you, we moved the camera to the small room off of the attic. So like the timing right now is a little crazy.
Maybe you want to try, I don't know, checking out the attic? Yeah, just a thought. Oh, look, you can see her right here. A little shadow reflection on the mirror. Want to make a bet there's something that pops up behind her? And I hope it's not a peekaboo ghost, because if it is, I'll be disappointed, because I was promised entities that does not hide its intent. So I want to know its clear motivation here. No, I was wrong. I'm not sure if I should be disappointed or happy that that didn't happen. It better not be a jump scare here. I'll get really upset.
The whole time that she was hearing footsteps, the ring camera in the attic was constantly sending alerts to her phone that motion is detected. But as you can see in the footage, there's no one there. Just a mere few minutes after this, the camera detects motion once again. This time, something creepy is captured. Watch closely.
So that door leads to the outside, I assume. Why couldn't that just be wind? Ooh, there's an interesting little orb thing here. See that? There's this orb. See it? Right there? That's interesting. No, it's right here too. Look. Whoa. All right. At least that's something. Nope, it's back. What's with this ghost? Is it in the house? Is it outside the house? In or out? You know? They're playing games here. We're supposed to know your true intent. If your intent is to be inside, get inside. Stop dicking around with the door. Heat costs money, you know. I do find it a little interesting that there's a latch on the door, so I can't really make it out too well, but it seems like the latch might actually close and then open again. Let's see. Let's pay attention for that.
The door can be seen moving
Can't really tell.
by itself, and the owner even says that there was no wind whatsoever.
How the hell does the owner know that? The owner could tell that by the camera? Was she outside the door at the time?
But even on a windy day, it wouldn't move that much. But the creepiest thing about this, which was pointed out in the comments by nearly everyone, is that there appears to be a creepy face in the bottom of the door when it opens.
I didn't notice that.
What looks like a face can be seen, and you can even see the bottom of its mouth closed
It does look like a face.
before it fades into the darkness behind the door.
Now that's creepy. Okay, so if there was a little creeper ghost entity behind the door, you know, like poking in and out, what the hell was with those orbs? Like, I know a lot of you are gonna like, that's just dust, Skeletor, but you know, I have a theory about orbs. I do think that most of the time, orbs are dust. But for some reason, any time there is paranormal activity, there does seem to be orbs around. Now, I know that dust does create orbs on camera, but what if the paranormal activity somehow creates some kind of electric static field or something, and kicks up the dust, producing the orbs, you know?
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
It's just a theory of mine. I don't know for sure, but I do know there is some correlation between orbs and paranormal activity. Or so it seems, anyway.
Because of this, many people believe this 1700s historic house is haunted. Perhaps someone lost their life in the disappointment room. Let me know what you think.
Well, They were really disappointed if that's the case. It's gonna have a name for a reason, right? You don't just call something a disappointment room for nothing. This is the room to write all my screenplays, and each screenplay just fell short. It's the room in which Disney makes all their screenplays.
Let me know what you think.
Not to say I'm a bit disappointment there, depths of despair. I mean, yes, the video was creepy. I will give it that, and did seem authentic. However, you promised me entities that show you their true intent. All I saw was another peekaboo ghost trying to, poking its head in and out of the doorway. You promised true intent, I expect you to deliver. 0 for 1 so far.
Haunted store. Around the start of September of 2024, a store manager was unpacking some items from a box alone in the store during the late hours of the night, when something terrifying startled him. Not sure what it was, he rushes over to check the security camera's footage. What he saw sent chills down his spine.
An entity said, "Cut your hair, you hippie." Now what is this, Casual Friday?
So he immediately records a video to show what was captured, and that's when something even more terrifying happens that has left him shaken up.
But not stirred.
Just putting things away from the box. Alright, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. Alright, watch.
You have the doctrine right, and you stow it on a shelf in your closet, and do not...
The hell is he listening to in the background? You gonna do a video like this? Maybe turn off whatever cartoons you got playing on in the background. I don't know what the hell that is.
And do not pull that doctrine out.
Boom, you see that?
No.
What good does that
I'll get back here for you guys.
Turn up the
give you a
volume?
better
No.
view.
All I'm gonna hear is more of that horrible show in the background.
For you guys to give you a better view. Look at that. And I'm just like tripping, like what just happened? At first I didn't know what the hell it was, but went to see that there's a box on the ground. I'm like, okay, it's weird.
A box that fell from a shelf in your warehouse is not exactly automatic paranormal activity. Could be just a misplaced box. Have you never had a misplaced box fall? If you teeter it on the shelf just a little bit, it could fall. It's some weird phenomenon that a lot of us call gravity. Just saying. Not saying it's not paranormal, but that'd be the last thing I'd think of right off the hop. First thing I'd think of, which employee didn't put that box in properly?
It's weird. Now I'm going to look, to see what's going on. It fell, okay, but pay attention to this area right here. Watch.
They could teach justification correctly. But so what? Are you deaf? That's not what I asked you.
What happened? What, did I miss something? There was a noise? Well, I didn't hear nothing. Keep in mind, I don't have ears or eye sockets, so sometimes I miss things, but I don't think I did.
Is that you?
What's going on here? You were just in the warehouse, now you're in the front desk. Is this the same day? I'm very confused here.
Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me.
He's home alone. Next thing you know, he's gonna cut to a scene of him playing with all the toys.
Do not touch.
Riding a bike to some cool, 80s montage type music. That's when the real paranormal stuff kicks in.
Right.
See that? Come out. I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, I could see it. Those are some really horrible clothes.
Is that you? That threw down the box earlier?
Whoa, I thought that was actually somebody. Now that would have been scary if it was. Halloween costumes. So far that mannequin was the scariest thing here.
Come on out. You don't scare me.
Then it does come out, jumps out, ah! And then suddenly he pees his pants. Won't be so tough then, will you, you fool?
Come on out, pussy.
I guarantee this guy's gonna urinate all over his pants the minute he actually sees something paranormal.
Always trying to mess with me.
Who does he think he is, that ghost, messing with me? I got long hippie hair. He's not messing with me. I got the power of Shaggy inside me.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's all right.
I feel like this is just a big, long advertisement for this store, right? Just walk around, seeing all the bargains, seeing what the store has to offer. What better way to make a store commercial than a viral video of paranormal? Come for the ghosts, stay for the bargains.
Ooh! Oh, shit.
What was that? See? I didn't even hear nothing and he got rattled.
No. Hell no. Hell.
Hell now, I'm out of here. Did you not just call it a pussy like 5 seconds ago?
Let me see. Hold on. Where am I? I'm here. Where am I going?
I kind of want to know how ownership of the store feels, of the manager here, showing its security cameras to the whole world, how it functions, where it's placed. All right, guys, if you want to rob this store, pay attention to this video. You'll see exactly where the security cameras are and how to avoid them. I'm kind of surprised the store didn't take this down.
Look, there I am right there.
Yes, we see that's you. It's either you or Shaggy, and since you're not wearing a green shirt, it's you.
Look, there I am right there.
Like how he has to hide his face.
Look, you see that?
Emoji.
You see that?
No!
Nah.
But what the hell was I supposed to see here? I see him freaking out and a distracting emoji popping in.
No.
Maybe that's why I didn't see it. The emoji was distracting.
Hell no.
One of the security cameras monitoring an entrance captures something suddenly pulling a bit of his hair out of
Oh, okay. It happened so fast because he turned his head and that emoji was so distracting that I did not see the hair being pulled.
nowhere. The way his hair is tugged even though he is alone really got to him.
Alright, I can see how that would be kind of scary. And you know what? This video actually does live up to its name. I can see this ghost's true intent. It hates this guy's hair. He's like, come on, cut that hair, you hippie. Maybe this is a ghost of the manager past, right? He's like, you call this managing your store? How low has the bar fallen on this store? They hire this guy as the manager. Look at him, he doesn't wear his uniform, doesn't cut his hair. Back in my day, he'd have to be clean shaved and wear a uniform. Good one.
After seeing the undeniable footage caught by the store CCTV, he has come to the conclusion that something indeed haunts his store. But I'll let you be the judge.
Well, I would say if it is really paranormal, it's most likely the ghost of the past manager, horrified by how low the standards have dropped in his store. He's like, look at this hair. Cut your hair, you hippie. And this is not how you stack boxes. Stack it again. I want this place ship-shape by the time I come back from hell.
The knocking.
Ooh, that knocking. Maybe it's Amazon with my package.
Ever since moving into a new home, a man has been hearing strange knocking sounds coming from the front door late at night.
Someone's knocking on my door. Someone's ringing a bell. Leave in the comments who sang that. If you know, you're showing your age. And I'm showing mine as well.
But there doesn't ever seem to be anyone there. On one night, this exact thing happens, but something else can be heard. Watch closely.
Okay.
Esto me paso hoy a las 2, how do you say 33? 2:33 a.m. That's my best Espanol. Esto me pasó hoy a las 2:33.
Escuchen esto. Les estoy grabando esto. Son las 2:33 de la mañana. Y estamos completamente asustados.
Don't sound scared. You sound kind of chilled out and mellow to me. I'm terribly scared. Something is knocking on my door since 2:33. It's just there. And as you can tell, I'm extremely terrified. You can't tell because I smoked a big fat one before I got here. And now I'm completely emotionless.
Sí, por estos sonidos.
We don't know what is behind the door. Well, that's kind of the function of a door. You know? The only way to actually find out is to either look through the peephole, which its pure function is to see what's behind the door before you open it, or to, open the door. So, until you've done those two things, kind of goes without saying you don't know what's behind the door.
Vemos que esté detrás de la puerta, pero estamos muy asustados.
Good. You're very scared. My guess it's the landlord demanding her money.
Can I just get 2 more weeks? You need to relax.
Al parecer no se ve nada.
Well, because you're looking at it with the camera lens. Can't see anything with the camera lens. What the hell was that noise? That sounded scary. Is he not going to mention that?
Pero
so he has a door within a door? What the hell good is a peephole then?
A simple vista, pero no es nadie. Pero se siente como que si alguien me vigilara. Vamos para adentro mejor. Vamos adentro.
Maybe just someone playing Nicky 9 doors, Didn't really give it the good old college try, right? Just opened the door, gave it a cursory glance, and then I guess it's no one.
Ok. Les grabo esto para que se den cuenta que esto está pasando casi todos los días. Ok, va de nuevo.
Honestly, if this happened every single day, where some ghost was playing Ding Dong Ditch, it would be really, really infuriating. And I might either get to a point where I'm extremely numb, like this guy sounds, or then I just get infuriated and just start kicking the hell out of everything. What the hell is going on in here? Stop knocking at my door before I get that priest from The Exorcist here.
Did you see this? Look at this.
Call the Ghostbusters. Put you in a little trap and then toss you in the wall. Come on, try me, ghost. Stop knocking on my door already.
What? No manches.
Is he so surprised? Apparently this happens all the time.
Strange sounds can be heard as well as knocking, but when he opens the door, he sees nothing there. After reviewing the...
Kind of looked like there was like a girl or something. Am I wrong? Yeah, like right here. What's this thing here? He's got this fiery finger pointing at it. Can you imagine he says this thing is the ghost here? It's got a fiery hand. What is that? It's kind of alien-like.
Face can be seen hiding around the corner just watching him. The very next night, he sees something utterly terrifying.
Amigos, son las 5 de la mañana. Toda la noche se han escuchado ruidos, lamentos y la verdad no sabemos qué No manches, ¿qué fue eso? Ok, vamos. Realmente, amigo, no sabemos. Escuchen. No manches, nuevamente, ¿qué es eso?
Just once I went to see with these things, because I see a lot of videos like this, somebody knocking on the door, they go there, no one's there. Just once I want to see somebody out there who has this happen, open the door, stick his butt out, give a good fart, and then close the door. I know, I got a sick sense of humor, whatever. Ding dong fart. And then the one day you actually do that, it ends up actually being your landlord. That makes it even funnier.
Don't make fun of me.
Sounds like someone's replaying a tape recorder on the other end there. The hell is... Now you can actually see something poking in there. That is terrifying. No, no, you can't make anything out. It's very alien-like. Okay, that was scary. I don't know. It could be fake, but still it was scary. I don't know.
Ever since opening the door, things have slowly been getting worse.
I don't know, that noise would have given me, goosebumps if I actually had skin. Gotta say, not sure I believe this one, but did a good job at leaving me Skeletor in despair.
And now on the next night, he starts experiencing strange events inside his home.
Después de lo que pasó anoche, las cosas están saliendo del control. Es el segundo día.
This would drive me crazy. If this was real, it would drive me up the wall. I would just open the door and start swinging. I don't care if I hit anything out there. Woman, child, Girl Scout selling cookies. I would lose my mind to a point where I just snapped. Just start throwing hands at anything and everything outside the door.
Desde que abrimos la puerta y esto está pasando el día de hoy. Como pueden ver, siguen molestando.
Just ignore it. Something's trolling you. Like, that's obviously the ghost or whatever creature it is. It's obviously trolling this guy. It wants you to open the door. It wants to scare you. Don't give it what it wants. When this happens, just go turn on the music. Put it louder. Piss it off, right? Put on some rock music and start dancing. Do some risky business sliding on the floor with the shades on. Although there is no shades, apparently, because there's a Mandela effect. But you get the drift. Just go through the peephole. Just take those old records off the shelves, right?
Just take those old records off the shelf.
Get the entity all pissed off, and then open the door and fart.
Sigue sonando como que si estuviera alguien detrás de ella. Sé que muchos de ustedes me dijeron que no abriera, pero bueno, aquí vamos. Miren.
This time it's raining, and not raining men. It's raining ghosts. Hallelujah, it's raining ghosts.
Y no hay nadie. Nuevamente no hay nadie, solamente lluvia. Que vamos a cerrar. Y vamos a ver qué pasa.
Okay, we believe you. You don't have to keep filming the same thing. Just get a priest in there or something, Hire the Ghostbusters. Do something.
Who are you gonna call? Someone else.
En el video anterior sé que muchos de ustedes me dijeron que no abriera la puerta, pero bueno, ya.
I'm telling you, this would drive me crazy. I wouldn't be as nonchalant as this guy here. And he opens the door very softly. I mean, like slamming it, flicking it open, just really getting pissed off.
Ya. Escuchen, les digo, esto se salió de control y no sé cómo pararlo. No sé cómo.
I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas.
¿Cómo va a terminar? No sé cómo va a terminar esto.
Oh, another orb. See what I mean? Always an orb appears as something happens. The lights start doing some weird stuff, doors knocking, and then an orb appears. And it's always after the fact, or like away from the thing that happened. So it's almost like whatever energy that was created by whatever the entity is doing, it's like it kicks up some form of dust and gets caught on camera. I mean, That's just a theory. That's why I kind of think when I see orbs simultaneously with paranormal activity, I tend to believe it more. This just bumped its believability by half, I'd say. Because I wasn't on board on this until just now.
Escuchen.
Now it's getting really mad. Maybe it is getting upset at his nonchalant, laissez-faire attitude towards this thing. Like, I'm trying to get you angry. The hell are you smoking that you just can't get angry?
Esto es realmente traumatizante para mí.
This is really traumatizing. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss.
Y como les dije ayer, amigos, mire.
All right.
La televisión.
Okay. Now the believability of this just dropped again. I mean, what is this? Now the grudge is going to come out of the TV? Why you have to go and push it this far, right? You were doing good up until this TV thing. The grudge comes out of there, it's over.
Mire. No sé si alcanzan a ver.
I don't know if you can see where my camera's pointing directly at. Unless you're blind, I'd see how you couldn't.
No sé si alcanzan a ver que se proyecta una imagen muy extraña. Ok. Mire. ¿Qué fue eso?
Yeah, the grudge is coming.
Manches.
That's what did it. That's what freaked him out. The TV showing some images. That's what the TV's supposed to do. Maybe it was just clearing up. I don't know what to make of this one.
The lights go off on their own and the TV starts to go static before displaying some disturbing imagery. What looks like a demonic face can be seen. Upon realizing this, he immediately runs away.
That was his ex-girlfriend for sure. That's what set him off. This was my ex-girlfriend. She's not dead. She's just haunting me in my nightmares.
From the TV screen, he has no idea what may be lurking around his home, but he found out that the two previous residents moved out for no apparent reason.
Because they were late on their rent.
I put you on the street.
You scare me.
Shortly after moving in, and he believes this is why. Real ghost or not, as always, you judge. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com.
I do. It's called Shadyology. If you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, go subscribe to Depths of Despair. So far, I'm liking these videos. Pretty good so far.
Or tag us on TikTok at Depths of Despair YT. Cursed.
Number 2, Cursed.
The following video was taken by a security camera outside of a taco shop. A woman named Vanessa went to a nearby taco shop along with her husband not far from their house. Her husband was really excited for their weekend plans, but his mood suddenly took a strange turn after entering the restaurant.
Wait a minute. You're having tacos on the weekend? That's heresy. Everyone knows you only go for tacos on Tuesdays.
Sacrilegious.
That's why it's called Taco Tuesdays. It's already starting paranormal.
He told his wife Vanessa that a man kept staring at him, to which she told him to ignore it.
He was staring at you because you're having tacos on a weekend and not on a Tuesday like you're supposed to. I give you the stink eye as well.
As they waited in line to place an order, he said he was beginning to feel unwell. His wife tells him to go and wait in the truck while she makes the order. While she's waiting in line, something terrifying happens, and she hears someone say a man outside fell. Thinking it might be her husband, she rushed outside to check. This is what the camera captured while she was in line for food.
Wow, he fell straight down, didn't he? Whoa. It's like his legs are being picked up and turned around.
Her husband can be seen falling over to the ground in a very bizarre manner. As Vanessa realizes it's him, she calls 911 and starts administering CPR.
Whoa, like he fell hard. If he had like lost consciousness or something, he probably would have fallen straight down, right? His knees would have buckled and he would have gone straight to the ground. He just fell stiffly backwards, right? Kind of terrifying.
But he doesn't respond. Now here's where things start to get creepy. At this point, some firemen arrive and begin to evaluate him, to which he suddenly hissed and started sticking his tongue out.
Are you not going to mention his legs just look like they're being pulled upwards? If you fell that hard backwards, I don't know if you'd have the strength to pull your legs up on their own.
In a very demonic fashion. Vanessa says he looked evil and was acting erratic, which is very strange and unlike him.
That's what happens when you go for tacos on a weekend instead of on Tuesdays, and you get cursed.
Her husband was taken away in an ambulance, and that's when the store owner approached Vanessa and showed her the video, saying he had something strange to show her. His face was looking pale, as if he had seen a ghost. He shows her this video and for some reason doesn't show the full thing. It's not till later, when her husband is discharged and arrives home, that she finds out his side of this terrifying story. He says once again that there was a man in the restaurant that wouldn't stop staring at him. The man then began whispering something really fast while staring intensely at her husband, and that's when he began to feel ill. For some reason, nobody else in the whole restaurant heard the whispering except for Vanessa's husband.
Did anyone actually notice the man? Is there security footage of him? Because I'd like to see that. That's some form of evil wizardry that even I, Skeletor, don't possess.
He says as he started to walk outside towards the truck, he suddenly felt disoriented and didn't know where to go, even though the truck was right in front of him. As he turned back to look at the restaurant again, he felt something push him, and that's when he falls over. Whatever it was that pushed him then started lifting his legs up in the air, as seen here.
Yeah.
They believe that the man in the restaurant passed something.
Look how high his waist goes up. I don't buy that this is just him lifting his legs. Something's pulling his legs up for sure.
Evil onto him, as if casting a curse on him for some reason.
Taco Tuesdays, telling you.
After hearing the full context of the video, it's definitely terrifying. As what became of the mysterious man, nobody knows. What do you think it was?
I don't know, but it's definitely a case for Fox Mulder.
Agents Mulder and Scully, FBI.
You know, I think only Mulder and Scully could figure this one out.
I hardly think the FBI is concerned with matters like that.
Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments.
That was a good one, I have to say. That was very believable, frightening, and yes, you can definitely tell the intent of the ghost there. Does not like you eating tacos on a weekend. That man cursed you because of it. Let that be a lesson to you all. You can have a burrito on the weekend, but not a taco.
The Hole. A man was working on the outskirts of town somewhere in Tobruk, Libya.
That's the outskirts of town? This looks like the plains of Saskatchewan.
As an animal caretaker, when one day, while walking around the nearby area, he hears some strange sounds and stumbles upon something creepy. Watch closely.
The hell you have down there? That's nothing special. I hear more screaming in my dungeon. If you were to hear the screaming in my dungeon, you'd be like, this is nothing. Although I don't have screaming babies in my dungeon, I will say that. That is creepy. Sounded like there was a baby in there.
A pair of large glowing eyes can be seen at the bottom of the hole looking up at the man, along with some unexplainable sounds.
I don't know if that's glowing eyes. It looks like a reflection of his camera.
Believe it's some sort of cryptid or predator, and the noises are cats stuck down there, while others think it's haunted. But as always, the judgment is yours to make.
Why should it be mine to make? Why can't they just get to the bottom of it, you know? I mean, literally. It's a hole. Put a ladder down there and go see it. Or get a big light and shine it down. Why is it always left up to my interpretation? It's not like these things can't be looked at. Call the cops. You know, for all we know, there's a whole bunch of children trapped down there. Let's just ignore it. It's gotta be paranormal and walk away. You can have a family trapped down there. They just fell in. And you says, oh, look, it's scary. I'm not checking it out. I mean, it is a frightening sound, I will say that. But unless you go check it out, you never know what it could be. Maybe it's a whole group of people trapped in a well in the depths of despair.
Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
This was really good. Kudos to you, Depths of Despair. Aside from maybe the first one, for the most part, I believe you delivered on your promise to show true intent. Well, and the last one. Last one was kind of ambiguous, but most of them really good paranormal finds, I'd say. And some of them even gave me Skeletor goosebumps, despite the fact I have no skin. Anyway, let me know what you all thought about these videos. Don't forget to go to Depths of Despair's channels, like and subscribe, as well as don't forget to go to my channel and leave it a like and a subscribe as well. Until next time.